Today's brand is Everlane. They sell sustainable basics direct to consumer. Hero products include the Archive Cotton Crew and the Everywhere Pant. Pricing runs between $38 and $140. And the thing that makes them the only one doing what they do, they invented radical transparency. Every single product page tells you the exact factory it was made in, the true cost to produce, and the markup. Not a slogan, a disclosure. Michael Praisman and Jesse Farmer started it in San Francisco in 2011 because they refused to keep paying 8 to 10x markups for plain t-shirts. An estimated $200 million in annual revenue. 90% of their 2024 materials meet lower impact standards. 13 physical stores now open. I'm about to build one from the cost sheet up, live on screen using Perplexity for research, ChatGPT for copy, Claude for code, and Klaviyo to deploy it. 4 AI tools, 1 email, and by the time we are done, you'll have every single step you need to do the exact same thing. Link in the description. Think of it like packing for a road trip. Perplexity loads the trunk. Deep research into who's buying $48 cotton tees and why she quietly hesitates every time she remembers the target equivalent is 12. That foundation supports ChatGPT, which builds the route, the actual words that speak to her frustration with luxury labels that charge $200 for the same Cambodia-made tee, and her quiet suspicion that most sustainable claims are marketing theater. Claude takes that route and optimizes the drive, turning copy into code that renders flawlessly whether she opens it on her phone between meetings or her laptop during a slow Sunday morning. And Klaviyo delivers the packed car to her driveway at the exact moment she's thinking about which pieces are actually worth keeping. Skip the trunk and the whole trip falls apart. But when you pack in order, each tool amplifies the next. You're about to see the difference in real time. Step 1. Research. And this is where most people sabotage themselves before they type a single word of copy. They skip this step. Then they wonder why nothing lands. Those two failures are connected. I'm feeding Perplexity a very specific prompt. Not tell me about Everlane that returns a product page summary. I'm going deep. Direct to consumer model. What makes someone trust a $48 cotton crew when Uniqlo sells one for $29? Why a buyer picks Everlane over Quince or COS or Madewell every single time? How the brand that tells you the real cost is the line that rewrites the entire purchase decision in this category. And most importantly, build me a complete persona. Not people who buy basics, the Everlane customer. And watch what's coming back. She's 28 to 38. San Francisco or New York or Portland or Chicago or Boston. Household income $110,000 to $175,000. Design strategist or senior product manager or consultant. And the insight that changes everything. She doesn't see herself as a sustainable shopper. She sees herself as someone who refuses to pay a 10x markup for a tee when she has seen the factory invoice. One sentence, and it rewrites the entire email. Pain points, buying triggers, objections, brand voice. The quiet outrage that luxury labels markup basics 8 to 10 times. The frustration that fast fashion supply chains are deliberately opaque. The suspicion that 90% of sustainability claims are marketing theater. The disappointment that Everlane quality has varied by line and her last cashmere crew started pilling in month 4. You can see all of this on screen. Every single piece feeds directly into what comes next. Which brings us to ChatGPT. Everything Perplexity built, the persona, the informed consumer identity, the objections about quality consistency goes straight in. And I'm not asking for generic copy. I'm telling ChatGPT exactly who this email is for, what she's afraid of, and what she needs to hear to finally hit add to cart. And look at what comes out. A subject line that doesn't beg, it discloses. A preview line that leads with the cost transparency, not a discount. A body that opens with the one thing she has never actually been told by an apparel brand, that you can know the factory, know the cost, and know the markup before you click buy. Then 3 products, not a catalog, not a sale, just the 3 things that prove the promise. The Archive Crew at 48, the Everywhere Pant at 128, the Terry Jogger at 98. Each with its factory, each with its cost story. One call to action, one direction, one story. Now Claude takes everything ChatGPT wrote and turns it into production code. Not a template she's seen before. A custom-built HTML email, table-based layout, inline styles, MSO conditionals for Outlook, responsive at 600 pixels, base 64 embedded product images, dark mode prevention, Klaviyo merge tags wired in. The kind of build a $15,000 agency charges 3 weeks for. Watch the code stream down the right side of the screen. Watch the build log on the left. Warm sandstone, quiet charcoal, soft ivory. Colors pulled straight from an Everlane studio wall. A wordmark that whispers instead of shouts. Hero type in a quiet humanist sans. A product grid that shows fabric texture and factory numbers side by side. Every single element chosen because the persona told me exactly what she responds to. Not what converts in some general dataset, what converts for her. A table-based layout that holds together in Outlook's word engine. Inline styles that survive Gmail stripping every single one of them on the way in. Responsive breakpoints that stack cleanly idly on her phone while she's between meetings deciding whether to finally restock. Cross-client verified. Gmail, Outlook, Apple Mail, Yahoo. One prompt, one pass, built in under 60 seconds. Now the email deploys through Klaviyo. 4 clicks. Upload HTML, set the audience, schedule the send. Done. A template that renders identically across every major email client on the planet. No last-minute layout surprise, no mystery rendering in Outlook, no images that fail to load on dark mode at 9 in the evening. And here's the final product. The email she opens on a Tuesday morning with coffee in hand. Hero headline. 3 stats that prove the claim, 3 product photos that prove the make, a welcome offer tucked in after the products, because by the time she reaches that line, she has already pictured her Monday in the cotton crew, her Wednesday in the everywhere pant, her Saturday in the terry jogger. One button, one action. She either clicks or she doesn't, and the entire email was engineered to make her click. The offer doesn't show up first, it shows up after the products, because every welcome email that leads with a discount teaches the customer that the brand only matters when it's cheap. Everlane isn't cheap. She knows that. She's willing to pay for radical transparency and named factories. The offer is the nudge, not the reason. And if you're not in sustainable basics, once you see how this works for one niche, you'll know exactly how to adapt it to yours. I'll see you in the next one.